What's up, everybody? Mark from RBI Breaks. It is 9:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday evening, November 12th, 2025, and we are breaking a new release, just came out today, 2025 Topps Pro Debut. It is a full case break. It is in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, in that picture/camera. It is a live camera, so that's where you'll be seeing me crack the case and pull the boxes from. It's a PYT. The teams and the owners are in the box beneath it. The main screen where you see the two cards, where I'll be breaking the cards. And at the end of the break, we have a stand, the grandstand, where I'll be putting all the hits. I do a complete recap at the end of every break. Hit this button here. And then I do a complete recap of everything. So if you're watching the replay and you want to fast forward, look for that prompt, and that is where you'll see the recap of the break. Along the bottom of the screen, you'll see bounties. The break bounty is a single digit. These are all left serial number cards that are serial numbered on the left-hand side. The break bounty is a single digit number. We change it every break. We'll do it before we start. It's unlimited. It can be hit as many times as possible. If the card ends in whatever number that is, the owner of that card gets an unopened pack in your package. The minor bounty is a double digit, ends in 48. That's up to $80 break credit. The way we do it is every break I add $10 to it until it's hit, and then we reset the number. Only the break bounty gets changed every break. The major bounty is a 3-digit ending in 830, and that's at $490 break credit. Right on time for $500 for Topps Update to hit a gold card. The break bounty can be hit as many times as possible. The minor or the major, if they're hit in the same break, it's not who hits it first. It would be split between however many people who hit it in the same break. So that's the way that works. 2 cards in front of you are basically who's on Miami Marlins. We're doing guess the auto. You only have to get one right this time, then you'll get choice, and the other person will get the other card. Gustin Ramirez, Carter Johnson. We got there Matthew out there, Condon and Carrick got it. Ted's got Trimble and Pratt got it. Nicole's got Bateman and Janik got it. Again, all you got to do is throw 2 names in the chat as long as they're not claimed by anybody. If you guess not the first auto that comes out, any autograph, you get either one of those cards, and then whoever gets the other one gets the other card. Pretty simple. I'm waiting for a new supply of Topps Now cards to come in. I got a bunch of Otanis. I'll have Nick Kurtz, Rookie of the Year. I'll have Judge and Otani MVPs once they announce them. I'll have the Skeens, Cy Young, and Scooble. So I'll have a whole bunch of that stuff coming up to be able to give away and play some games with. Let me do the break bounty real quick because I always forget and then do it. But let me do it real quick. For a single-digit number, sending you over. Zero. So if the card ends in 0, you'll get an unopened pack in your package. All cards do ship. Pretty much 99% of every break I do, all cards ship. So there's paper and chrome in this. I don't want to say it's a little confusing this year, but the way they used to do Pro Debut is they used to have hobby boxes and jumbo boxes. The hobby did not have chrome cards in them, and the jumbo did. These are basically jumbos, but that's all that they offer now. So when you say jumbo boxes, they don't have hobby boxes anymore. So the chromes are in everything. So, Jason, I got you for the Pirates. Did I not tag you? Oh, I have Rich down for the Pirates. I must hit the wrong one. Hold on. Rich is the Mets. I must have copied and pasted the wrong thing. Let me update it on my chart here and update it on the break. Yeah, let me update it. Edit post. Let me do it on the back end first. Rich L is the Mets, and then for some reason I have him on the Pirates. That's Jason. Got you, saving you there on the post. Now let me update my sheet here. Should be this one. Let's see here. Pirates. There it is. Save. And let me update it on the screen. There it is. I just copied and pasted. Wrong. You're good. All right. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Nicole was Boston Bateman and Walter Janik on Guess the Auto. I corrected the Pirates team. We're good. Basala and Franklin Arias got it. Kurtz and Thomas White got it. Drew Beam and Kyle Teal got it. Made and Keys got it. Daughtry and Burke got it. All right. No one guessed the same thing. It's pretty impressive. So again, it's not the first autograph that comes out of the first box. There's what, 4 in every box, 32. So at one point, an autograph comes out, not one shot and it's over. So everybody knows. First person will get to pick between Augustin Ramirez and Carter Johnson. The second person will get who didn't get picked. And again, I have more Topps Now cards coming in with all the Rookie of the Years, Cy Young winners, MVPs once they announce them, Judge Ohtani. So we'll be able to do those as Guess the Auto and giveaways also. So let me clean up here, set up. Autofocus, there's Dante. De Los Santos and Slade, you got it. All right, let me crack this case. And we'll get a box out. All right, there it is. Again, 8-box case, all cards ship, including paper. It says 4 autographs per box. Topps is pretty good at this stuff. It is licensed, obviously. It's the MILB. It goes by whatever is on the card. So it's not like Leaf that's unlicensed and I had to make up a checklist. This goes by whatever is on the card. So using the Beckett, the link is in the post, main post. That is the checklist that's being used. Also, obviously, what is written on the card. So let me open that up. Got that. I think there's duals. There might be triples in this. So it's not majority. It's if there's always go to a duck race with that many ducks being represented by owners. If somebody owns the complete card, obviously they get it. So just get the asterisks out of the way. Any questions, comments, concerns? Put them in the chat. I'll do my best to keep up with them. Or everybody in the chat is pretty good at feeding in on any kind of information if you want any. All right, I'm going to take autofocus off. It's going to get blurry for a little bit until I bring the cards up. Then it'll be clear, and then we don't have to go in and out of being blurry and unblurry. Just going to go box at a time, pack at a time. Crack these top loaders. On Topps Pro debut release and Topps update, which I did get my order cut as normal. I do have some coming. I imagine I'll have it, I'm going to guess on Saturday, if everything goes well. I should have it on Saturday, so we should be able to break some update this weekend. Once again, it's coming out ridiculously priced. I have no idea why. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's flagship. I understand there's a slight premium on it just because it's new, but when I see it at $350 for a jumbo box, it's absolutely stupid. So all right, I think we're good now. Good luck, everybody. Again, if you're hopping in, guess the auto in the chat. You get 2 guesses. And we are off. So again, real quick, the the old format was they had hobby boxes, which only had paper, and then they had jumbo boxes, which had chrome and paper. Now they only offer this, which is basically jumbo because it has chrome and paper in it. So they finally made sense of it and did away with just the paper. 140 and 330. Yeah, it was when I went to LCS. I had to pick up some sleeves because of course, that shipment's behind too. They were 150 and 350. Might have been 175 and 350. I think they were 175 and 350. To be honest with you. Matter of fact, they were. It was half. It was 175 and 350 LCS. But even the secondary market, when I go on DealerNet to see, what people are buying and selling it at, there's buys out there. Like dealers are asking to buy it for $312 a box. $312. Dealers are asking to buy it on the secondary market. So, I mean, they're the ones driving the price up. It's out of control. It'll balance out. We're in no rush. As we know, they printed twice as much as they printed last year. So, but for now, we got Awesome Topps Pro debut. Little interesting fact, if you know, you know. I'm just wasting your time. The Pro debut logo, we'll call it. That's what they use instead of a rookie logo in Pro debut. So this is, in essence, their first Pro debut card. So you'll see somebody that doesn't have a Pro debut. See, this doesn't have Pro debut on it. So that's Cobb Hightower's first Pro debut card. Basically his first card. And then Basala was in Pro debut before. That's why he doesn't have the Pro debut plate. So it's the rookie logo of minor league, we'll call it. Just so you know. That's for regular update. Paper update. 175 for paper update hobby box and 350 for paper jumbo. And then the dealer net, when I go on, there are dealers buying it at $312 for jumbo boxes. $312 for paper jumbo. It's ridiculous. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time on paper. It all ships. Obviously, I'll go through a little bit slower so everybody can kind of see what it is. But the good stuff is in the middle. Again, the Pro debut is the first card. So when you see guys that don't have the Pro debut, it's not an error or anything. It's because they already had a Pro debut card. Interesting fact, or not interesting at all to some people. So there we go. All right. Let's get involved, as we say. Just double checking where everything is. So we're going to have to do a little bit of bringing up the inserts. I imagine that's some sort of retro insert. Joey Votto, League Elites, Sakura, and then we're going to get into a whole bunch of Skittles, fun, and everything else. There'll be chrome numbers, there'll be paper numbers, there'll be so much stuff. Let me make piles, and then we'll go through it and get the numbers as we go, if that makes sense. Hidalgo out of 75. Aqua Wave is out of 75. I always put a paper card in the middle, and then it goes to chrome. So it'll go paper, stuff, and then chrome. Again, the chrome is the same picture as the paper. It's just like regular Topps, paper and chrome. So, but again, everything ships. So Cozart, Guerrero. Again, the Pro debut is their first card. You're going to see a lot of them because I think they skip Pro debut for a little bit. All right, let me make my piles. Paper and chrome. They all ship, though. I'm going to make my insert piles. And then we will go through the numbered cards, put everything up on the grandstand, check numbers at once for bounties, etc. So let me open up my other sheet, which has the teams. And don't be afraid to shout out minor league teams. I know some. I don't know all. How's that? All right, here we go. again, starts off with paper. All cards do ship. You will get your paper. League Elites obviously is an inserts. Got me again with the middle card being paper. I don't know if is there image variations in this? Anybody know? Matt Shaw, it's not his first pro debut. I would think they would have some sort of image variation. I could be 100% wrong. We're looking for Logo Man patches or patch autos. All right, backwards, perfect. Ethan Anderson, I believe, is a Baltimore Oriole. We got a X-Fractor, Nick Kurtz. It's the one you want. This is the stars of the MILB. Don't let that haunt you. It's not like stars of the MLB. And how about our first auto is Caleb Bonham, blue. So they'll have paper foil like this, or foil, I should say. They'll have foil autographs and they'll have chrome autographs. Bonham is a White Sox. Who took the White Sox? Joe's got the White Sox. 130 out of 150. Ends in 0. 130. So you're looking for 48. I don't think we're going to get to 830 in this. Or 0. So that's a 0. And a break bounty for the White Sox. I had everything but a pen. These are the rest of the chrome. Just going to page through them so you can kind of take a look at them. First box will be a little slower than everything else. Leo, first card in chrome. A lot of pro debut firsts. All right, into the stuff. Behind Keishel is 2 drafted cards. This one is PJ Morlando, numbered to 99 for the Fish. This one is Connor Griffin, not numbered, regular insert on the drafted. This is the stars again of the MILB. Christian Campbell. Luis Morales, Lugnuts. Is that you, Dante? Are you a Lugnut? At a 150. And a Boston Bateman. Aqua. I know somebody guessed Boston Bateman because I remember reading it. I think it's Nicole. Nicole knows every card that comes out. It's a good signature. Boston Bateman, pro debut, Aqua foil, numbered out of 75, 7 out of 75 for the Padres, going to Matt P. Nicole, Carter Johnson or Augustin Ramirez? That's a rookie, and that's a prospect. Panini Prism. Ramirez, rookie, or Carter Johnson, prospect. Auto. Bryce Eldridge, chrome card. Just taking a look at some. Trimble, Braden Taylor, Llewellyn, Shears, Trey Morgan. Ramirez, got it. Backwards drafted. Basic insert. Chase Burns. Colson Montgomery backwards is an MLB. Stars the MLB. Not sure if they have blue unnumbered in this. It was backwards. I'll put it over here in a sleeve next to the other ones, but they're dark blue. Jack Penny, refractor out of 199. And a Cole Mathis for the Chicago Cubs. Cubs going to Ted. That is not numbered. Base auto. Base auto. Zana Chrome. I'll go through and I'll sleeve a bunch of stuff afterwards. All right. There it is. So basically the bottom 4 packs all have autographs. Top 2 had numbered cards. Jared Thomas upside down for no reason. All right, you got a Yarina purple foil for the Yankees. Got a drafted Christian Moore Angel. And we got a Cole Messina autograph. Indians. Spokane Indians. Who's the Spokane Indians? Is it the Mariners? Nope. Is it the Guardians? Nope. Anybody let me know? Spokane Indians. I'll forget time it gets to the recap, by the way. Rockies. Colorado Rockies are the Spokane Indians. MLB, Colorado Rockies, Cole Messina. Got it. Rockies. Should be Matthew. Campos, Clemmy, Augustin Ramirez, DeBarge, Harlan, and Culpepper Chromes. All right. Let me get this stuff up. We'll check the numbers. We got our 4 autos out of the first box. Yankees, Urena is 81 out of 299. 81. Remember, looking for 48 or 0. I don't think any card gets up past in the 830 range. Jack Penny, Flying Tigers. Imagine he's a tiger. 183. 183 refractor out of 199. That's chrome. That'll go over there. X-Fractors weren't numbered before. I don't know if they're numbered now. Nick Kurtz. So Nick Kurtz has his pro debut card and his rookie card in the same year. X Factor. X Fractor. Nick Kurtz. Lugnuts. Luis Morales out of 150. I don't know who the Lugnuts are. 56 out of 150. 56 out of 150. Something tells me they're the Athletics. Does that sound right to anybody? The Athletics. Lansing Lugnuts. Athletics. It is. PJ Morlando out of 99. Green, 16 out of 99 is a Miami Marlin. Insert parallel. This looks like a speckle, but it's a foil, so I don't know what they're going to call this. I imagine it's on the checklist as something. It's numbered out of 175. We'll call it a speckle foil. 61 out of 175. Ironbirds, Ethan Anderson. Should be a Baltimore Oriole. And Kevin Hidalgo, Grizzlies. I believe that's a Rocky also. That is out of 75. That is number 9. 9 out of 75. I believe the Grizzlies are the Rockies, or vice versa. Yep, the Rockies. All right. And that's the way the boxes are going to go. So we're going to go rinse and repeat. I'm going to check on this one because it was backwards. It's light blue. The other two were dark blue. I should check if it's numbered first. It's not, but we'll see if that's like a Topps blue. All right, let's get some patch autos or something. Super Fractor, patch auto, 101. Something awesome. Right. Let's try it. Let's try it. Feels brighter. I feel more awake looking at it. Paper. League Elites. Leo DeVries. Campos. Don't know. It's the one that's always just sitting in the middle. It's not a photo variation because that's the Chrome version. So right into the Chrome. Hopkins, Ty Pete, Kendall, Sloan, Adams, Matheson. Backwards. Eolin Cespedes. It's out of 75 for the Red Sox on the foil. Jason Jason Churio, League Elites. That's a Drew Beam Aqua Wave out of 75. Royals. A ton of gloss on that card. Billy Amick, our one paper insert. I guess they use paper to separate the Chrome cards. Dakota Jordan, Diaz. There's a Trey Savage, pro debut, Chrome. Cody Freeman, Painter, and Cole Carrig. So it looks like the top 2 packs don't have the autos. The bottom 4 do. So if you're ever at a card shop or show, don't pick the top 2 packs if you want to buy a pack. Pick the bottom ones. And we're off. Got a Kyle DeBarge as a twin. Purple out of 299. Drafted insert Seaver King. I don't know, this one's blue too. I don't think it's anything. I think light blue, dark blue, somewhat blue. That's a nice one. How about a Brody Brecht out of 10? Team color match. Black refractor. Rockies. 5 out of 10. Good looking card. Matthew with his Rockies pro debut. Out of 10. Team color match. And I like that team color match too. There you go, Rich. That is a Jeremy Rodriguez. That's on card. On card. Chrome orange refractor out of 25. Try not to kill you with this reflection here. I'm trying my best. Trying to get some nice shininess without killing everybody's eyes. It's a nice card. Nice hit, Rich. 17 out of 25. I love pro debut. I love Bowman first, but it's $6,000 for a case. And then pro debut. Burkholder, Ronnie Hernandez, Castillo, Vargas, Dylan Head, and George Walcow on the chromes. Maybe a little thicky. Let's see what we can do here. Paper first. Get into the stuff. Mets staying hot. Jonah Tong on the X-Fractor. Colts of Montgomery. Some are light blue, some are dark blue. Let's get that out of the way. How about that? Couldn't be the MLB logo? That's where it goes, right in there. So it's a pro debut jumbo autograph relic card, but it is the they have the logo man, which is the one I want. So that's the card we're looking for. It's a nice hit, Kyle Teal. Out of 200. Pro debut jumbo autograph relic card. Kyle Teal's a Red Sox. Kyle Teal is a Red Sox. Didn't somebody say Teal? Didn't I say Teal at the beginning? Condon Carrig, Trimble Pratt, Bateman Janik, Kurtz White, Basilio Arias, Teal. Todd, you got the Carter Johnson. You got the Carter Johnson. That is 6 out of 200. The number 6 out of 200. Also on card. Also on card. Red Sox going to Ted. Nice hit. We're going to start making some interesting room here. Rest of the chrome: Tears, Cam Smith, Lombard, Sakura, Penny, and Rodriguez. Any Royals? Nothing yet. We're only box 2. I'm only in box 2. Got a Ethan Anderson out of 150 for the Orioles, blue foil. Drafted insert Bazana. Another Bazana. That's the stars of the MILB. Rainbowing, Rodriguez Refractor out of 199. Mets. And out of 150, Alex Clemmy. Sorry, look like an N. Alex Clemmy, Nationals. Blue foil. 35 out of 150. Going to Keith. 35 out of 150. There's a Caglione. Again, I'll sleeve. Some of these guys leaving it top loaded on the chromes. Yeah, I thought it was red. It was the back of the card. They put it in backwards. Dolander on the Elite. Autograph. Boston Barrow. Cyclones. Who are the Cyclones? The Mets? I don't know who the Cyclones are. Boston Barrow. Cyclones. I have no idea. I feel like the Cyclones are the Mets. I could be 100% wrong. I'm right. Mets. Going to Rich L. Not numbered. Waldschmidt, Bateman, Luciano, Churio, Green, and Tyson Lewis to get through the rest of the chrome on that one. Yeah, I thought it was red for sure. All right, let me get these up here. There, needed that water. Sleeve, top load number. Again, complete recap, always at the end of everything that I'm putting up on the grandstand. All cards ship. I do have a few cases of this, which is nice because it's a good price point for how many hits there are, especially with the ridiculous price of update right now. So, Cespedes is a Red Sox. 60 out of 75. 60 out of 75. 60 ends in 0. Boston. For the Royals, somebody asked me about the Royals. Drew Beam out of 75. 36 out of 75 on the Aqua Wave. The Barge is a twin. 264. 264 out of 299. on a purple foil. X-Fractor is Jonah Tong, New York Mets. Ethan Anderson on the blue foil at a 150-27 is a Oriole. And another Jeremy Rodriguez refractor at a 199 on the chrome, Mets. And that's box 2. Here we go, paper. Remember, if you buy a pack from a card show or an LCS, don't pick the top 2 packs. The bottom 4 have the autographs in them. Elites, Simpson, insert Griff O'Farrell on that random paper. Jang, Dodgers, Parker, McCage, Arroyo, Sanabria, and Perez on the chromes. At a 299, JD Dix purple foil for the Diamondbacks. Theo Gillian drafted. Rays. And we got purple. It's a nice one. Brailer Guerrero at a 125 purple refractor 1001 for the Rays. The random paper card. Gonzalez, Made, Durbin. Caleb Durbin's in this too. He'll be in update. Serrano, Brannon, and Muth. Here we go. Like the red is, I think that's backwards. Got a nice Zaire Hope X-Fractor for the Dodgers. It's Ford, but it's the stars of the MILB insert. Leo. Out of 150, Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith. Isn't he a Philly? That is 4004 on the blue foil. Nope, that's Aiden Miller. Who are the Hot Rods? Hot Rods. Who are the Hot Rods? Hot Rods. Nobody. How come I can't find the Hot Rods? Nope. Nope. Oh, there's another page. Got it. Still don't see them. Hot Rods. Tampa Bay Rays. Rays. I have to come back to the chat. Everyone's telling me I should just stay here instead of look. Tampa Bay Rays. Nicole, 4 out of 150. Nevins, Keyshaw, Hagen-Smith, Brecht, Ethan Anderson, and Kellen Lindsey Chromes. Paper, just like Bowman. Get through the paper. To Jeremy Rodriguez, rainbow kind of day for Rich. Mets, green foil at a 99. Cliff Lee on, I'll get the name of the insert, some sort of throwback. Bryce Eldridge on the stars of the MILB. Tyson Lewis out of 150 for the Reds on the blue wave. And out of 175, Kadam Dial for the Mighty Muscles, which I believe were the Twins. I believe are the Twins. Dial. Twins, please going to Thomas. 40 ends in 0. 40 ends in 0. On the speckle. Fernandez, Messina, and Chuchi, Mitchell, Namala, and Ferrer. Paper. Is Savage paper. Chase DeLauder. Stars of the MILB. Another Boston Barrow. Told you I'd forget who he plays for by now. Cyclones, Mets. Two Boston Barrows. Rich and his Mets. Chromes, Morales, Montgomery, Sterling, Cerna, Cunningham, and Farmello. Last pack of this box. Paper. Got a Pablo Guerrera. I believe is a Texas Ranger. Brandon Phillips. This time it's backwards. Don't know why. It's not numbered. It's the same glossy as this one. The name is not on it. Sakura out of 125 for the Nationals on the purple refractor. And a Drelling gold. Drelling. Dylan Drelling. It also is on card. Is it gold or yellow? Gold. 9 out of 50. 9 out of 50. Gold, chrome, Drelling. Rangers. Elizabeth. Gold, orange, chrome. All right. Vargas, Morales, Beam, Nori, and Flores to finish out those chromes. JD Dix, Diamondbacks, purple foil, 36. 36 on the purple foil D-backs. Braylor Guerrero out of 125, purple refractor chrome. 1 out of 125 on the purple refractor. Nice Zaire Hope X-Fractor, Dodgers. X-Fractors are not numbered, but they're still what people collect. Jeremy Rodriguez green foil out of 99 is 95. 95 out of 99. Got a blue wave out of 150 chrome. 114, 114 Tyson Lewis. Reds, Pablo Guerrero on the speckle is a Ranger. 64 out of 175. Rangers, and a Sakura is a purple chrome. Nationals, 21 out of 125. Box 4. I'll put I'm going to put some pictures up tonight of some of the hits. And then I'm going to put a tag post up. I know some people are checking this out because, one, they want to see what it's about before they get a team. It's definitely a fun break. I would suggest hopping in on one if you're interested. And I'll put a tag post up for the next one. Box 4, paper. Out of 175, Colt Emerson on the speckle. Probably not what it's called. Mariners, Thomas White insert, the random Max Clark paper. Chromes, Jordan, Diaz, Yasevich again, Painter, Carrig, and Sakura. Ty Pete out of 199. Ty Pete is a Marlin foil. Bryce Rayner drafted inserts. Tink Hence elite inserts. It's a real nice one. About a Trey Yasevich. We're going to call it team color match-ish. Pro debut chrome out of 75. 67 out of 75. Pete is a Mariner. You're right. Mariners. Yasevich is a Blue Jay. This helps me a lot. Nice hit there. There's the random paper. Sprout, Gillian, Cristiantes, Almeida, Seaver King, and Colin Hawk. Here we go. We should have 4 packs with ink in them. Start off with a card out of 299. Kalen Culpepper is a Minnesota Twin. Purple. Basala green. It's just the color the team is. Now I know. It's a nice Bryce Rayner out of 75 on the Chrome Aqua Tigers. And also out of 75, Victor Rodriguez Quakes, I believe is a Dodger. That is 1/01 out of 75. Victor Rodriguez, about 99% positive, is a Dodger. It is Dodgers going to Chris. Chromes, Tiers, Cam Smith, Lombard, Penny, Rodriguez, and Gage Miller. Let's keep it going. All paper. X-Fractor. Kevin McGonigal. Detroit Tigers. Xavier Isaac. Stars the MILB. And that's a nice one. How about a Zaire Hope? Little top to bottom issue. Is on card. Chrome out of 99. $14.14 green refractor chrome Zaire Hope on card ink. Dodgers going to Chris. Another nice one. Chromes, Amick, Moon, Morabito, Condon, Williams, and Drelling. The paper. The backwards cards. Joe Henry Vargas. Stars the MILB out of 150. Cobb Hightower is a San Diego Padre. Padres going to Matt P. That is 25 out of 150. 25 out of 150 on the blue foil. Kegs, Lozerano, White, Smith, Bonnemer, and Montez. Chromes. Last pack of box 4. Again, it's an 8-box case. 8 box. Not a 6-box jumbo. 8 box. For the Rangers, Pablo Guerrera on the blue foil. A Brady House, weird. Ballpark promos, first one I've seen of that. Don't know. And over to short print, SSP. Nice Hagen Smith out of 199 refractor. And another Cole Mathis for the Cubs on the ink. Chromes, Ben Hess, Hernandez, Tait, Reinders, Miller, and Blake Wright to finish out the Chromes. I don't know how hard the ballpark promos are, but it's the first one we saw in 4 boxes. Brady House is a national. So we'll put it up there and we'll find out. Another Cubby going to Ted. Cole Mathis. Mariners, Colt Emerson. 147 out of 175. Just missed it. You're looking for 48. 147. Mariners. Also the Mariners. Ty Pete. 117 out of 199. 117 out of 199. Culpepper for the Twins. Foil. 277 out of 299. 277. Little chrome. Nice Bryce Rayner for the Tigers. Out of 75. 64. 64 out of 75. Rayner. X-Fractor of McGonigal, also for the Tigers. X-Fractors are not numbered. Blue foil for the Rangers. 99 out of 150. 99 out of 150. And a nice Hagen Smith refractor out of 199. 151. 151 for the White Sox. Finish out that box. Clean up. We're halfway through. Halfway through. Again, all cards ship, so you're going to get your paper. All right, let's get to the bottom half of the case. I got 4 base autos. Box 5. Got a Braylon Payne drafted insert. Lazarano on the Elites. Vargas. Kendry Vargas out of 199. It's a refractor, chrome refractor. The separation paper. Caminiti, JD Dix, Max Clark, D. Martini, and Roman Anthony on those chromes. For the Rays, Braylor Guerrero out of 299. Purple foil. Christian Campbell insert. The 1 paper card. Levi Sterling, Gonzalez, Made, Agaldo, Baez, and Christian Moore chromes. Here we go into our ink. Braylon Daughtry out of 175 for the Guardians. Foil. Ryan Sloan on the X-Fractor Mariners. Max Clark Stars inserts. And Jared Thomas out of 50 for the Grizzlies / Rockies. Gold foil. Gold foil. 42. 42 out of 50. Grizzlies are the Rockies. Nice hit there for Matthew. Chromes, Tieto, Moore, Alcantara, Fontanelli, Stafford, and Blake Mitchell. Papers. Stars insert. Spencer Nevins out of 75. I feel like he's a Royal. I could be wrong. And out of 150, rainbowing, Jared Thomas. Just got a gold. Now how about a blue? Gold foil, blue foil. Rockies, 143. Getting closer. 143 out of 150. A little back-to-back. Durbin, Nivens, Keyshaw, Cabrera, Karen, and Burns on the Chromes. Out of 99, Nick Mitchell, Hillcats. Forget who that is. Chase Utley on the throwback inserts. Caminiti, drafted. There's a Levi Sterling, blue refractor, chrome, Pirates, and a green Yofri Solano, green on-card refractor out of 99 for the Miami Marlins. Going to Chris. 72. 72 out of 99. Solano. Not the greatest autograph that I've seen. Jenkins, Dial, Santucci, Rodriguez, Daughtry, and Ledisem. Don't worry about it. There is a Bryce Cunningham for the Yankees out of 199. Alex Gordon, throwback. And Romeo Sanabria. I don't know who the missions are. We'll figure it out. Not numbered. Chromes, Hagen Smith, Vargas, Morales, Teal, Griffo Farrell, and Christopher Familia. All right, let's figure it out now because it's up. The missions. Sanabria missions. No idea. Like zero idea. Missions. Found the biscuits. Mussels. San Antonio Missions are the San Diego Padres. Boom. I should just sit in the chat. You're way faster than I am. Padres going to Matt. I'm gonna leave it up to the chat. All right, let's start with the Sky Carp. Who the hell is a Sky Carp? Yeah, Hendry Vargas. I feel like he's a Brewer though. He's not. Who are the Sky Carp? Marlins. Of course they are. It's a fish. Thank you. Sky Carp's a fish. It'd be a marlin. 119 out of 199 refractor. On the recap, I'll forget that. Well, I'll remember that one, but half the ones I'll probably forget. Halfway, yes. We just finished box 5 of 8. Open some top loaders here. Guerrero is a Tampa Bay Ray. It's 204 of 299. 204 on a purple foil. On this speckle is a Guardian. Daughtry is 33 out of 175 on the foil. X-Fractor, Ryan Sloan is a Mariner. River Bandit. This has to do with a fish, probably. River Baron, Spencer Nevins. Who are the River Bandits? Sounds like a fish. Like Nivens was a Royal, though. He is. I just know his name. Kansas City Royals, 17 out of 75. 17 out of 75 on the Aqua Wave refractor. Nick Mitchell, Hillcats. Who's the Hillcats? Lynchburg Hillcats. Out of 99. 52 out of 99. Is that a Diamondback? No, they're the Hops or something. Who's a Hillcat? I don't recognize his name. Hillcat. White cap. It's different. Hillcat. Fisher Cat. It's not it. No. It's like word search. I'm just going to look in the chat. Cleveland. Guardians. Appreciate it. Did I say the number? 52 out of 99. Levi Sterling is a Pirate. I know because it says it, and I know his name. Out of 150, blue refractor, chrome, 101. And Bryce Cunningham is a Yankee on the magenta foil. Also 101 out of 199. Yankees. All right. Seeing a game in Quad Cities. What's the weather like? When do I go? I mean, obviously during the season. Here we go, box 6. Dolander Elites, the random paper. Bryce Matthews, Chrome, Jared Thomas, Braylon Payne, Blake Burke, Chris Cortez, and Luke Adams, Chromes. Sakura is backwards because it is a League Elites orange foil out of 25 for the Nationals. 18 out of 25 Nationals. Insert. Parallel. There's nice gold coming up. Matt Shaw Elites and Aiden Smith. I should know because we already looked it up. Hot Rods. Aiden Smith is a Ray, right? $32 out of 50. True Gold. True Gold Refractor. Tampa Bay Rays, 32 out of 50. The random one paper card. Chrome, Soto, Yang, Parker, Rodriguez, Daughtry, and McLean. Bowling Green Hot Rods. All right. At a 150, it's a nice Caleb Durbin on the blue foil. Alex Gordon on the, we don't know the name of it, but it's definitely a type of throwback. Kellen Lindsay drafted. Stars of the MILB, Chase Burns. There's a nice Ryan Sloan on the blue wave refractor at a 150 Mariners. And I always think it's red because it's that way. Casey Cook, Hub City. Hub City. Sounds like it would be in Detroit. Where is Hub City? I guess if I just read the back, kind of tells me. On the Rangers. Rangers? If I just read the back, it'll tell me where he went. Of course, just read the back of the card. Hub City Rangers. Casey Cook going to Elizabeth. Chromes, Gonzalez. There's a nice Connor Griffin again. A lot of these are going to be, I think they're all, well, they'll all be sleeved, all the Chromes, and then they'll be a bunch top loaded too. So there's a nice one for the White Sox. Out of 50, gold foil Hagen Smith. $25 out of 50, gold foil. Nice card there for the White Sox. It's a nice Christian Campbell, X-Fractor, Vargas, Stars, and a Juan Baez, Mudcats. It's got to be the Reds, right? It's literally the Reds thing on there. Thing blah, 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 blah. This one doesn't say the Reds. Thanks. Pretty sure it's the Reds. Thing looks like the Reds. Baez on the base auto. I'm going to call it the Cincinnati Reds. It's not. It's not. Who are the Mudcats? Did we ever go over this? Mudcats, are they the Brewers? Mudcats are the Brewers. My fault. I knew that was close. Juan Baez is a Milwaukee Brewer. Going to Nicholas. Muscles are Twins. Mudcats are Brewers. I'll figure this out. Chromes, McCage, Fernandez, Messina, Baez, Hidalgo, and Ferrer. Who I bought in a 100-case Bowman break. Wasted my money on. Paper. A lot of paper. Come on, you savage. Chandler Simpson, Elites. That is a Urena on card for the Yankees. Green. $31 out of 99 on the green refractor chrome on card auto. Urena. Yankees going to Arthur. Nick Kurtz chrome, Campbell, Tong, Benj, Cunningham, and Farmello. Dayton, that's right, Dayton. Aces or Diamondbacks. A lot of stuff. All right, here we go. Hagen Smith, drafted. Basallo, we already know. It's just the Stars, the MILB. There's a Jason Churio at a 75 Aqua Wave. And out of 99, Jonathan Long is a Smoky. Jonathan Long. Don't remember him in Bowman. Smoky. Sounds like a Brewer. Let's check the number. 74 out of 99. Who are the Smokies? Sounds like it would be a Brewer to me. It's not. Smokies. Found them. Cubs. This is a Chicago Cub. Going to Ted. That is a a green foil. Green foil. Tucci, Morales, Montgomery, Sanabria, Perez, and Matheson on the chromes to finish out that box. So many Skittles colors in here. Caleb Durbin. It's a Brewer, right? Or was he not a Brewer because he's a Brewer now? Did he get traded? Fill me in. I'm not a nope. He's a Brewer. Caleb Durbin, Brewers, 132 out of 150 on the blue foil. On the blue chrome wave, Ryan Sloan, Mariners, 39 of 150. 39 of 150. X-Fractor, Christian Campbell, Red Sox. X-Fractor. And a Jason Churio is a Guardian. Hillcats. Where's the number? 6. 6 out of 75 on that one. Aces, Sod Poodles, Hops, Rawhide. I keep using this thing. But time I start at the top, it's at the bottom. And then when I start at the bottom, the card I'm looking for, or the team I'm looking for is at the top. Never fails. All right, here we go. Box 7. Out of 99, here you go. Walter Jenkins. Twins. Green foil. Isaac Elites. Insert the random Roman Anthony paper. What's that say? Nishida, Quintero, Caldwell, Churio, Green, and Walcott on the chromes. Out of 299, Gage Miller. Sky Carp. It's a fish, right? We already went over this. Marlins. Drafted insert, Tibbs. McGonigal on the Elites. And a Jack Penny, Flying Tigers. Find it hard to believe he doesn't play for the Tigers. I could be wrong. Out of 125, Chrome Purple. Random paper Sprout. Long, Janik, Henley, Lewis, Sloan, and Stafford Chromes. Let's see a superfractor for the people. Nope, we got a Nickelodeon card. Colt Emerson. There's a nice McGonigal. Out of 150, true blue refractor for the Detroit Tigers. And another Drelling. Dylan Drelling green this time. Green. Rangers 20-0. Rangers ends in 0. Out of 99. Dylan Drelling. Elizabeth is a green foil. Chromes, Mathis, Ramirez, Solano, Hightower, Dolander, and Ramos. Got an X-Fractor of Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Walter Jenkins on this thing. And a Juan Baez. How'd I forget already? Mudcats. Brewers, right? I don't sound confident, do I? It's out of 20. He's missing a leg. Oh, it's cut off there. 11 out of 25. Juan Baez. Brewers are Nicholas on the orange foil. Zanatello, these are Chromes, Ferris, Vetrano, Vargas, Rodriguez, and Daughtry. I haven't seen one either. I haven't seen an Angel either. Nick Montgomery out of 199. I feel like he has to be an Atlanta Brave or they're stealing their logo. Drafted Seaver King insert. Dante Nori is a Philadelphia Philly on the Aqua Refractor. And out of 150, Gerald Lopez on the Cannonballers. I feel like a Cannonballer is a White Sox. Am I wrong with that? Could be an Angel. 29 out of 150. Cannonballer. Feel like is a White Sox. It is. White Sox going to Joe. Blue foil. Chromes, Keys, Guerrero, Cook, Ledesma, Emerson, and Mejia. It's nice out of 75. Lorenzo. Should be a Dodger. Carlos Beltran is part of the throwback. And put the MLB patch on it. Put the MLB patch on it. Tried so hard. Noah Schultz. Blue. For the Winston-Salem Dash, which is the Chicago White Sox. Going to Joe. 19 out of 150. We got to pull one with the logo man right there. That's what we need to pull. Nice hit on the Schultz. Blue. What's it say? Certified autograph. Game used. That says game used. What about the teal? The teal also says game used. Both game used jerseys. Chromes, Pena, Rucker, Rushing, Montgomery, Hope, and McGonigal. And that finishes that. Last box, once I sleeve this stuff and put it on. So I got 2 cases left. Well, not left. Well, I do have 2 cases. I have 2 cases sitting next to me of this. I'm going to put up obviously some pictures of the hits from tonight. I'll put up a poll tomorrow. Do we want to do a single case or a double case PYT? Do we want to just get rid of the 2 cases? Knock it out and then go into update, because I don't know when update's going to be here. Could be here. It won't be here earlier than Saturday. And if it's not here on Saturday, it won't be here on Sunday. So that means it won't be till Monday. So we could do a double case. It won't be double the price. I can maneuver when we do double case because of shipping and et cetera, et cetera. So it won't be double the price. It won't be the same price, but I'll put a little poll up to see for the last 2 cases I have sitting right next to me, actually. I think a double case could be fun. Ton of color, ton of ink, ton of possibilities, PYT. And then we'll go into update. I have confirmed 2 jumbo cases and 2 hobby cases. But I don't think they'll be here by Saturday. I hope they're here by Saturday, but we'll figure it out. Nick Montgomery is a Brave, because it says Braves, and they use the Braves logo. It's 89 out of 199 on the pink foil. X-Fractor is Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Nice Kevin McGonigal on the True Blue Chrome Refractor, 57 out of 150. Detroit Tigers. Flying Tigers, Jack Penny, 14 out of 125. Find it hard to believe he doesn't play for Detroit. Going to call it the Tigers again. Sky Carp, Gage Miller. I feel like it's the Marlins. 89 out of 290. Did we figure out the Sky Carp is the Marlins? Because it's a fish. Yep. That is a purple foil. Purple foil. Walter Jenkins is a twin. That is 93 out of 99 on the aqua. Actually, it's not aqua. Is it green? It's green. Sorry. Lighting. Green is out of 99. This is aqua. Out of 75, Chrome Refractor, Dante Nori for the Philadelphia Phillies. And that is aqua, I guess. Yes. Aqua foil. Lorenzo for the Dodgers. Going into the last box. I don't think Lorenzo plays for the Dodgers. Who's Lorenzo play for? Who are the Whitecaps? He did play for the Dodgers. Who are the Whitecaps? Whitecaps. Where are you? Let's go to the chat. Tigers. Foz, I'm going to need you in every break. Got them in both? Got it. Makes sense. Did anyone hit guess the auto? Yes. 2 people did. We're on the last box. Would you have guessed Noah Schultz by any chance? Because you got a pro debut jumbo autograph relic at a 150 for your White Sox. Nice hit. Remember, recap coming up after the end of this. What do we got? At 299, Flewelling is a Tampa Bay Ray on the purple foil. Elite, Colby Thomas, Dylan Head with the random paper. Chrome, Sproat, Gillian, Crisantes, Montez, Almeida, and Seaver King. Carlos Pena on the throwback. JJ Weatherholt drafted Cardinals. Baez, we got an orange Dodger. I know because it says Dodgers. Chrome. Kellen Lindsey out of 25 for the Dodgers. Going to Chris. Pro debut. True orange refractor. 6 out of 25. Diaz, random paper. Chromes, Shaw, South Scene, Bryce Eldridge, Wright, Basalo, and Nankill. It's aggressive. Here comes the ink. Stars of the MILB insert. DePaula. There's a Nick Montgomery out of 150 on the Blue Wave Chrome. Atlanta Braves. And how about another one? How about one to match? Team color match with his name on it. Trey Savage. Surprised the Blue Jays sat there this long. Surprised they sat there this long. I imagine this gets your money back. Maybe times 2. 51 out of 75. It's the foil, but you do have a chrome to go with it, not auto, but it's a nice hit. Blue Jays going to Hunter. Nice hit. Amick, Moon, Hess, Hawk, Condon, and Carson Williams to finish out the chromes. Yeah, his cards were through the roof at one time. I imagine they're still selling pretty well, but they were through the roof. Here we go. Caleb Durbin out of 175 for the Brew Crew. Stafford on the X-Fractor. Walcott is one of those stars of the MILB. And It's a Mets case. It's a Mets case. Carson Bench on his pro debut, on card, 76 out of 99. Green refractor. New York Metropolitans. Nice hit, Rich. Trimble, Taylor, Campos, Honeyman, Flewelling, and Bashirs. Paper. So many drellings. Drelling out of 199 for the Rangers. Nick Kurtz on the drafted inserts. And a Nick Morabito, who I believe plays for the New York Mets. Cyclones, Morabito. Rich and his Mets. This case came straight. Hernandez, Chromes, Tait, Sundstrom, Drelling, Reinders, and Aiden Miller. Bringing us to the last pack. Again, full recap coming up momentarily. I'm going to post some hits tonight, and I'm going to put a poll up. I have 2 cases left. Do we want to do them as 2 single cases, break them up over the next week or 10 days or 2 weeks, whatever we want to do? Or do we want to slam, go for a double caser? It'll probably break Sunday night. Could break Friday night if it snap fills. I have no idea. Because update is on its way. It'll either be here Saturday or Monday. So I can't count on it. I'll put a poll up and see what we got going on. It won't be 2x. It won't be 1x, but it'll be somewhere in between. All right, here we go. Last pack mojo. Got a DePaula on the thing. Casey Cook out of 125. Hub City is a Ranger. And you might as well have 3 of them. 3 Cole Mathises for the Cubs. Morabito, Clemmy, Augustin Ramirez, Trey Morgan, DeBarge, and Chase Harlan to finish out box 8 and the break. Let me get these up, clean up, do a recap. We don't have any duck races to do. There were no dual autos. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm thinking to do a dual caser, because it kind of, obviously 2 cases can get the variance a little different. You know what I mean? I would think it'd be the better way to go. I think I can price it well in a 2 caser. And I think 2 cases, I mean, you get a lot of, you got obviously, there's so much color and stuff in here, but I think this is the difference between Leaf and Topps is Leaf has a really good collation system, and Topps, his collation system can be, we'll call it stubborn. Is that a good word? Stubborn? Because, again, I have no problem with it if somewhere somebody pulled 3 or 4 Nick Kurtz autographs. But I don't know if that's what's happening. Because we got Cole Mathis. Or I don't think it evens out, is what I'm saying. All right. Let's put these up. I'll hit the recap button, and then we'll take them down. Yeah, I guess sometimes is a very loose term. Sometimes I was trying to be glass half full kind of guy. Mathis is a Cub. I know that because we've seen it 3 times. Cook is a Ranger. That's 124 out of 125 on the purple chrome. Drelling is a Ranger. That is number 84, backwards from 48, of 199 on the fuchsia foil. Stafford is an X-Fractor for Ironbirds, which I believe is the Orioles. Durbin is a speckle foil, 133 out of 175 for the Brewers. Nick Montgomery, Blue Wave Chrome, 98 out of 150, Atlanta Braves. Flewelling is a purple foil, 237 out of 299 for the Rays. And a nice orange chrome refractor, true orange, 6 out of 25, Kellen Lindsay for the Los Angeles World Champion Dodgers. All right. Let me hit that button that I said I was going to hit, the recap button, and I'm going to do a recap. Coming up. All right, recap time. Recap time. These were, I don't know what the name of these are. Retro. Sleeved up. Votto, I don't know the teams because they're started on different teams, but they'll go to a team on the checklist. Votto, Cliff Lee, Brandon Phillips, Chase Utley, Alex Gordon, Beltran, and Carlos Pena. All right. Let's start with foil numbered cards. Foil numbered cards. Go from highest to lowest. We'll make it a really cool recap so that when people see it, they have a good idea on what is in a case to then decide if they want to get into the next break. Which I would, because there's plenty of value here, because the time we break Topps update, it's probably going to be twice the price of this. It's not an exaggeration. And I would say probably 20% of the hits, maybe less. that comes back to reality. All right, I don't know what the highest is. That says, I guess just flip this way. That's 199, 150, 175, 299, 75, 99, 50, 25. And we're going to call that a case hit because there's only one. Highest to lowest. These are foil numbered cards. These are all out of $2.99. I'm going to try and get the teams right. If I don't, they're going to go to you no matter what because I named them throughout the break. Guerrero, Rays, Culpepper, Twins, Dicks, Diamondbacks, DeBarge, Twins, Flewelling, Rays, Miller is a Marlin, I think, and Urena is a Yankee. Again, you'll get your cards 100% to the right thing. If I say the wrong one, it'll go there. Out of 199 on the magenta foils, Ty Pete is a Mariner, Drelling is a Ranger, Montgomery's a Brave, and Bryce Cunningham is a Yankee. Those are out of 199. Going out of 175 on these type of glitter things. Ethan Anderson is an Oriole. Durbin is a Brewer. Daughtry is a Guardian. Colt Emerson is a Mariner. And Guerrero is a Ranger. Out of 150. Ethan Anderson, Orioles, Durbin, Brewers, and Guerrero, again, Rangers. Out of 99, insert drafted green foil, Marlins. Walter Jenkins is a Twin. Nick Mitchell is, I forget every time, a Hillcat. We're going to call him a Brewer. Could be wrong, but it's going to go somewhere. Hillcats, you'll get you. Rodriguez, Mets. Forget every time on a Hillcat. Out of 75, Lorenzo and Cespedes. Cespedes is a Red Sox, and Lorenzo is a Tiger because it has Dodgers and Tigers, I think. Yes. Out of 50, real nice Hagen Smith gold foil for the White Sox. Out of 25, orange League Elites, Travis Sakura for the Washington Nationals. And we got one of these, we're going to call it a case hit. Ballpark promo. It's not numbered. Brady House. Case hit. SP for the Nationals. Moving to the chrome. These are chrome cards, not foil. We did the foil, now we're doing chromes. So many colors. Skittles everywhere. A lot out of 75. Whole bunch out of 75. All right, these don't have names on them. No autographs. Chromes. These are X-Fractors. They're not numbered, but they are parallels sought after, actually. Stafford is a Oriole. Tyson Lewis is a Red. Christian Campbell's a Red Sox. Ryan Sloan is a Mariner. Can't see it. McGonigal is a Detroit Tiger. Zaire Hope is a Dodger. Jonah Tong is a Met. And Nick Kurtz is a Athletic. Highest to lowest, 199 refractors. Vargas, Sky Carp is a Marlin. Hagen Smith, refractor, White Sox. Rodriguez, refractor, Mets. And Jack Penny for the Tigers out of 199. True refractors. Out of 150. Let's see, we got a blue wave, true blue, blue wave, blue wave. Blue waves, they're all out of 150. Morales, Lugnuts, I believe, is a Mariner. I'm not sure. Lugnuts confuse me every time. There's nuts, Lugnuts. Goes to whoever, that was a Lugnuts. Tyson Lewis is a red. Ryan Sloan is a Mariner. Montgomery is a Brave. These are true blues. McGonigal for the Tigers and Levi Sterling for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Out of 125 purples, they're all trues. Casey Cook is a Ranger. Jack Penny's a Tiger. Sakura is a National. And Guerrero is a Ray. Out of 75, got some Aqua Waves in here and trues. Grizzlies. Hidalgo is a Rocky. These are all out of 75, by the way. Drew Beam is a Royal. Churio is a Guardian. Nivens, I forget every time. River Bandits, feel like it's a Royal. I'm going to stick with it. True out of 75. Nori is a Philly. Bryce Rayner is a Tiger. Real nice. Trey is Savage. Blue Jays. True Gold out of 50. Aiden Smith. Hot Rods is the Tampa Bay Rays. True Orange refractor. Kellen Lindsay out of 25. Dodgers. And a real nice black refractor out of 10. Brody Brecht. Team color match. Good looking card. Colorado Rockies. Next, we got a bunch of names. Every card has their name on it. So let me separate the base to our foil. These are those. These are chromes. Got it. All right, let's start with the base non-numbered. Non-numbered. Just get this out of the way. Cole Mathis for the Chicago Cubs. Ted, 1, 2, 3. 3 Cole Mathis autos. I don't know if there's another double up. Another double up. Boston Bartow is a New York Met going to Rich L. No more double ups. Nick Morabito is a Met, Rich L. Casey Cook is a Ranger going to Elizabeth. I forget these. Baez again is a Brewer going to Nicholas. Mosina is a Rocky going to Matthew, and Santa Bria is a Missions, and I completely forget, but it's going to you. Missions player. Looks like the Padres. All right, those are not numbered. Highest number is 175. Caden Dial is a Twin out of 150. All blues. Aiden Smith is a Tampa Bay Ray. Alex Clemmy is a Washington National. Hightower is a Padre. Bonnemer is a White Sox. Jared Thomas is a Rocky. And Jarrell Perez is also a White Sox. Out of 99, Drieling is a Ranger, and Jonathan Long is Cub, Chicago Cubs. Out of 75 are the Aqua. Boston Bateman is a Padre. Victor Robles is a Dodger. And nice Trey is Savage is a Blue Jay. Gold foil out of 50, Jared Thomas, a Rocky again. And orange foil out of 25, Baez is a Milwaukee Brewer. Going to Chrome ink. Highest, lowest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like there's 6 chromes and 2 patch autos. So it looks like you're getting 1 a box. If that makes sense. Here we go. These are all green. These are all out of 99. They're all chrome. They're all on card. Mets, congrats. Carson Bench going to Rich. Urena, Yankees going to Arthur. Solano, Marlins going to Chris. Real nice one. Zaire Hope out of 99. Dodgers, Chris. Chris, I'm going to send you a box and some wrappers in your package just because it's definitely top to bottom. Maybe they'll replace it for you or give you something else. It's good on the back. It's top to bottom here, but I'll send it, put in your package anyway. Gold out of 50 on the Chrome Refractor, True Gold. Drieling for the Rangers on Elizabeth. And real nice orange True Refractor. Jeremy Rodriguez, team color match, New York Metropolitans, Rich L. And then we got 2 of the patch. Pro debut autograph relic jumbos. This is where you would get the logo man. There would be the logo man in there. They're both numbered. This one is out of 200. Kyle Teal. Game used jersey mem for the Boston Red Sox. Going to Ted. And blue out of 150. Game used. Noah Schultz for the Winston-Salem Dash. Chicago White Sox. Hopefully we can hit a logo man out of one of them. White Sox going to Joe. Nice hit there. And that does the break. Guessed the auto. Nicole guessed the first one, got the Ramirez, and Todd got the second one, got the Carter Johnson. Bunch of break bounties. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 of them. So you'll get a pack in your package. Again, look for a poll. I'm going to put it up. Actually, I'm going to put it up tonight because it doesn't matter. Did I win? The guess the auto was first was Nicole and second was Todd with Carter Johnson. First was no, you didn't win. So appreciate everybody. Again, I'm going to put up the poll for putting up a dual case of this if anybody's interested in it, and we'll go from there. Hope to see everybody on the next one. Anybody needs anything, message me. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible, and enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks. Good night.